Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing, and today I wanted to make a very honest craft room update video. I've been thinking about cleaning up my room for quite a while now and clearly haven't gotten to it, and I thought, okay, I'm going to show you because I saw somebody else's room and they showed the before and then the after, and that was pretty inspirational. Instead of just showing, look at all the cool stuff I had, they said, look at my mess. If you saw the video several months back, I got these cabinets. My husband brought them home and they were empty and joyous. Because of the way I moved in unexpectedly, there isn't the grouping in the cabinets that common sense would dictate. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The top shelf is stuff I don't use on a daily basis. Maybe I should take it out to the shop. Maybe I should take it out of the bags. I don't know. This section, well, there's some mint M&Ms there, and those are crucial for crafting, I think. That blue framed picture my sister gave me, and I set it there for 2 seconds so the dogs wouldn't get to it, and now haven't hung it on the walls. This is not a good cabinet either. This one is working for me, but I need trays probably instead of the boxes. If you're not familiar with Clutterbug, I'll link to her. I'm a butterfly, which means if it takes 2 hands to pull this out and open the lid, probably not going to happen. So I don't put stuff away as well as I should. That random noise in the background is the dogs. This drawer, not too bad, works for me. It's cutters and scoreboard. The drawer itself seems a little sketchy. Okay, this cupboard, clearly I need to put in a request for another shelf or divider because I'm not using the top half of it. So I should change that up. If you have any questions about what any of this stuff is, I'll tell you. That's the old dog. She just is having a real hard life, but she's okay. So this is a good time to show you. This is a weird room, right? It's like the biggest laundry room, dog room you've ever seen in your life. So I share with these two. Wilson. Yeah, that guy. That changes how I have to put stuff away. I saw some great displays, especially for like my decorating organization style, where they leave their paper exposed. The big dog, that guy, that sleeping angel because it's morning, he licks paper. He loves paper, he licks paper, and he steals fabric. So that's pretty hard for mixed media. That drawer is not too bad. This cupboard is another example of, oh, that needs some work. It's some Nina cardstock. Down there is a case of envelopes. On the left, this is trash. So when I'm crafting, clearly I just put that right there and I leave it there. But when I go to work or leave for the day, I put it away because the big dog will take it. My cart is typically mixed media and I push it under here and then I put my stool in front of it. I barely ever sit or use my stool. I use it as like a table when I sit on the couch here. And I also use it to protect whatever's in that cart. One day the big dog had a bunch of fabric on the floor that I had never seen before, and I realized he had rummaged through there and gotten some into my mixed media stuff. So you'll notice there's no fabric in the cart anymore. And the paper in the bottom is mostly recycle. The drawers are, somewhat organized. Glue and some embellishments and paintbrushes. Stamps, stencils, more stamps, embossing stuff is in the back. This is kind of neat. These Dollar Tree things fit and slide right across the top, so I should probably use more of those in these big drawers. Envelopes and punches, clearly a drawer that I didn't think through. This section right here, I'm going to step back a little. I hope you guys aren't like dizzy, but I didn't use a tripod. This section, if I can keep my glass media mat clean, I'm pretty happy. I'm definitely a butterfly in the Clutterbug organizational method, so I just don't care if it's that messy, but it reaches a point where even I can't take it, and we're there. And this section is definitely there. So on the counter, I have piled mixed media or recycle things I probably want to keep. Some beautiful 6x6 pads and new stuff waiting for me to play with back there. Art journal supplies and mixed media stuff. I haven't cleaned up from making all those winter cards. You probably saw those videos. It's like, I don't know, 40 cards or something. This is You know how you have that stuff that's your friend gave you or you're gonna use? I don't know what that category is up there. That's maybe gonna use. You never know when you're gonna need a jar of googly eyes. Craft paper, I don't know if I'm gonna use those. Then these boxes are funny. This box is the beginning of, what is this one? Oh, this one's my journal. This is on my UFOs, Unfinished Objects. I need to put this together. Look at that cover. That is awesome. Can you see that? And so the supplies in here are stuff I want to use in my journal. Somewhere in here I have another one. Okay, this one is a flow journal that I started. If you're not familiar with flow, it's like inspirational stuff. And this might be for a different video. There's a lot of stuff in that one. So that one I'm probably going to give as a gift or a giveaway. This cupboard, oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed to show you this, but I think it's good to be honest, right? It started out as a tidy storage cupboard, and then it turned into, oh, the big dog's gonna help us, yeah. Hi, buddy. It turned into like mixed media. I'm gonna use that. I need that. Here's a binder of papers. I either need to stop eating RX bars or figure out what I'm gonna do with those boxes. There's my giant atlas. All kinds of fun stuff in there. And then it gets even worse, if you can imagine. Sewing machine, Prismacolors that go behind all that mixed media stuff, but I can't put away. Wrapping paper that I'm sure I'm going to do something with. This is an art journal that I haven't quite assembled, and a bunch of paint skins. See, if you're a card maker or a scrapbooker or a paint pourer or you sew, you don't have as many piles, right? But it gets away from me really quick because every day I want to do something different. So the sewing machine's in here, and this is my new stuff I want to play with box that is usually on the counter, but the counter got too messy. Yes, buddy, you're helping. Definitely helping. There's my very honest craft room tour. I can only hope that someday soon there will be a much, much better picture of it. One thing I can say that I do like about my craft room is I think it's important to have somewhere comfy to sit. I come in the morning and drink coffee and read or whatever, and then your family members will come and visit you. I think sharing a craft room with 2 dogs is, oh, this guy wants out. That's pretty normal. Is pretty tricky, right? Because they get into stuff, so you have to put stuff away differently than I would necessarily prefer. And also, oh, let me show you the walls. This is paneling, and it is tough. I've primed that wall a couple times. I tried a section of Annie Sloan chalk paint on that wall about a week ago, right there. And so far I'm pretty happy with that, but that would be a project to paint the whole room. But as my husband pointed out, anything we do about this paneling is going to be a project. And I did notice, like, this corner over here is so dark, and then this one brightened up big time. You can see how the light reflects onto the ceiling. It's just brighter. That corner, what I use that paneling for, it's like my to-do list and my ideas on the left, and then all the way to the right, I move them through and they're done. Nothing's done. And then those tape strips are from when I painted the wall and I kept them. That's the problem. Once you get into mixed media, you keep too much stuff. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Bye-bye.